lunch break. Here we go again. The Cleveland Browns looking for yet another head coach. Freddie is out. Could the GM be next? We'll have the very latest. Hey, keep an eye out for counterfeit bills. This is the time of the year we see a spike in fake currency. We'll tell you what you need to look for. Also, tips for hosting the perfect New Year's Eve party. Your Monday lunch break is underway.
It's your lunch break with Shay Crawford.
The sign reads help wanted, NFL head coach for one with experience. You know the drill. Hello again, everyone. Great to be with you. I'm Jay Crawford on this kickoff Monday. Kickoff to a new era. A new era starts today. Coach is going to be, we know the Freddie era is over. Maureen Kyle joins us at the lunch table. Great to see you again.
Great to see you. It was wonderful. How about you? Yeah, decked us with surprises today.
Went to Arizona where it was actually colder in Phoenix than
no way. It was beautiful here. Yeah, you missed it, but you didn't miss the Browns drama.
No. And there's always so much Browns drama. For the second time in the Jimmy and D. Haslam era, which has only been 7 years, they have fired a head coach after just one season. Freddie Kitchens relieved of his duties following yesterday's 10-point loss, a real embarrassment to the Bengals. This team won just one game prior to their win yesterday, and I can't say this came as any surprise, Maureen. We all saw this coming. Browns took a big step back from last year, finishing just 6-10, but it was an ugly 6-10. There was so much more excitement after last year's 7-8-1. But you know that's what you get. Baker Mayfield also took a huge step in the wrong direction. And now the search is on for a new leader. Who will be next? That's the big question.
That time of year again when we ask who will be next. Right. I mean, hey, it wouldn't be a holiday without it. Stephanie has been engaging fan reaction online, and Stephanie, there's not really a consensus one way or another. Like everybody's varying opinions on who this should be. What are fans saying?
The reactions are really running the emotional gambit, I will tell you. First up, we have somebody who's now kind of feeling sorry for Freddie. We have Mary Boros, who says, feel bad for Freddie as a human being. He's got to be feeling bad today, sending him support and good wishes. Thanks for trying.
I agree. This is a human. These are people, real emotions.
Absolutely. It's never good to hear that you're fired. But he was fired. And there are some people who are saying that this is way overdue. Like Ms. Media Beth, who says, I would have fired Freddie Kitchens the week that dude hit Mason Rudolph over the head with a helmet.
Miles Garrett is that dude now?
Miles Garrett is that dude now. He's officially in culture that name needed.
All right.
And talking about who will be our next coach, we got a jokester here. Brian Music wants to throw his name in the ring. He says, Dear Cleveland Browns, I would like to express my great interest in becoming your next head coach. Like Freddie Kitchens, I also have no prior experience with the position. However, he makes a case here. I'd like to do the job for half of the salary so that you can spend the remaining money on acquiring new talent and retaining the few players that actually lived up to their contract and produce results this season. I look forward to discussing this opportunity at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Brian.
Who knows?
You never know. Ryan might be among the listed.
Ryan Music.
Brian, and then also, of course, lots of reactions saying that Freddie just couldn't handle the personalities on his roster.
Yeah. Well, there's something to that.
Job.
For sure. All right, Stephanie, thanks. So now, Browns Nation turns its lonely eyes to the Haslams. What will Jimmy and D do? And GM John Dorsey say? That's a real question.
It really is. Something else floating. According to a tweet this morning from Adam Schefter of ESPN, it looks like he too has lost confidence in the organization. Schefter tweeting, the Giants and Browns, who have fired head coaches within the past 24 hours, still could be making more changes per league sources. The new head coach in each city is expected to have input on whether the general managers should stay or go. Front office situations fluid. What do you think?
Well, I think if that's true, then he's not going to be involved in the coaching search because this guy will ultimately determine his fate. How awkward of an interview would that be? Hey, do you like enough to keep me?
Right.
You do? You've got the job. So I think when you hear that, and Adam's usually right, when you hear that, it sounds like the organization has, as you said, lost confidence in John Dorsey as well. So after all, the Haslams hired Freddie Kitchens on John Dorsey's recommendation. And as I said, if Schefter's info is correct, and it usually is, then Dorsey could be looking for a new team as well. It's amazing how quickly things have changed over just 1 year ago.
Yeah.
One year ago, the hype and euphoria around this organization. So what happens next as far as that head coaching search? Well, that's going to be interesting. Schefter also reporting this morning that the Browns have reached out to the New England Patriots for permission to talk to their offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, a very familiar name to Clevelanders. He is from Canton, where he played for his legendary father, Tom McDaniels at Canton McKinley. He later went on to play college football at John Carroll, so he's deep Northeast Ohio roots. Josh was the head coach of the Denver Broncos for 28 games from 2009 to part of 2010. He was just 11-17, so fired about three-fourths of the way through his second season. He has won 6 Super Bowl rings, though, as a big part of Bill Belichick's staff in New England. He's going to be a commodity, if not Cleveland, likely somewhere for Josh.
Yeah. And other names to keep an eye on. Mike McCarthy, the former head coach of the Green Bay Packers. The Pittsburgh native won an impressive 62% of his games during his 12-plus seasons there. Notably, McCarthy led the Packers to win in Super Bowl 45, as you might remember. So another name that we can't discount that a lot of people are throwing out there, former Ohio State head coach Urban Meyer. Urban won 3 collegiate national championships, 2 at Florida and 1 at Ohio State. He's had a long-standing friendship with the Haslams.
That's a controversial one, because a lot of folks think that you can't transfer success from college to the NFL. Few have done it. Carroll, Jimmy Johnson has done it. It's been done a number of times.
It's a different
animal. More often than not, we've seen coaches go from college to the NFL and not have the same success, notably Nick Saban. This one is interesting. Adam Schefter also reporting that the Browns have asked the Baltimore Ravens for permission to talk to their offensive coordinator, Greg Roman. He, too, played at John Carroll. Roman, the architect of that Ravens offense this year that just broke almost every Baltimore Ravens offensive record. That, though, offense is led by Lamar Jackson. And another name that keeps popping up, but I would say you could scratch this one. Ron Rivera, popular coach, fired midseason by Carolina, took the Panthers notably to a Super Bowl a few years back. He is expected to be named the Redskins' next head coach, and that could come any day now. It could actually happen today. I'm going to wrap it up, Maureen, by saying this very simply. Since the rebirth of the Browns, which was 1999, 20 years ago, they are going on head coach number 12 in 20 years. The Pittsburgh Steelers, over the last 50 years, have had 3 head coaches. The Browns have continually missed on this hire. They have another chance to finally get this right. Jimmy and Dee, we are watching very closely.
And we're all hoping
some fans
they get it
are running
right.
out of patience.
Yeah.
This is the most important hire that your organization can make, and they have not gotten it right yet.
Yeah, it reminds me of the quarterback jersey that we keep seeing names
Yep.
scratched
Now
off
you can
on.
put a
I mean, you
coach's
could pretty much do,
sweatshirt.
coaches as well. So we'll be watching.
The new year is less than 36 hours away now. New decade, too, Marie. So they're going to do a test of the ball. They're dropping the ball in Times Square tomorrow night. A couple of fun facts about the ball. It weighs as much as a giant elephant.
It's crazy.
It's 12,000 pounds. Authorities won't put a value on the ball, but it is covered by nearly 3,000 Waterford crystals, so they say the value is in excess of $1 million. I believe it's way north of $1 million.
Oh, I'm sure, especially because it's the most famous ball that drops in the world.
That's
and it's
the one.
expected that 1 million visitors will pack into Times Square tomorrow night, actually starting probably tomorrow morning for the festivities. Large crowds are already forming.
Yeah, they're lining up. And I know, Stephanie, you have been there for New Year's Eve. Good time, was it?
0 out of 10 would not recommend, actually. And this is coming from someone who loves New York City so much, but I will tell you, it was just not for me. I was 19 at the time. This was 2004 going into 2005. And we had to stay in Jersey. We took a shuttle into the city. This was like noon. They put you in these corrals and then just kind of like move you forward. Never got close to the ball whatsoever. It was not a good time. It is not designed for college students without a lot of money. I will just tell you that.
Yeah. You need some cash. And by the way, so people are already in line. You want to get your good spot. You have to go to the bathroom. You have to eat, presumably.
Yes.
Right.
When you get out of line to go to the bathroom, that's it. I mean,
your line's gone.
You don't leave. It's not for me.
That's crazy.
No chance.
All right. Well, we'll be watching, everybody. We're hoping for good weather for them, too. Well, bad people find a way to take away from all of the holiday cheer. This time, it's counterfeit money. The Secret Service says there usually is an uptick this time of year. So Jay, what do you think the most common counterfeited bill is in the U.S.?
I would say the 100, because if you're going to do it, you might as well go all in, right?
All right. Well, the answer is $20 bill.
Really?
Yes. $20 bill is the most counterfeited.
You know, maybe that makes sense because they're probably fearful that the hundreds are looked at more closely.
Well, if you hand over, I feel like don't some stores even mark a $100 bill?
I've seen them do that.
Haven't you seen that? Yeah,
I have
20s.
seen that.
You don't think anything of it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So they probably figure it's easier to pass 20s along without being caught.
Well, here's the formula on how to spot a fake bill. First, you feel it, real versus real U.S. will have a slight texture from the printing process.
I've felt that before, almost like there's cloth in there.
Yeah. And next, the number in the lower right-hand corner will change colors based on how you look at it, so sort of hologramish. And of course, hold it up to the light and look for a watermark. You should be able to see the face of the president on the right side of the bill.
Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Watch out for those fake bills.
Make sure any of that holiday money is not fake.
Yeah. Next on the menu, a look back at some of the funniest moments of 2019. This is good. It's on the other side of this break. Lunch break coming right back. And welcome back to Lunch Break. Here, 36 hours. That's all we have left in the decade and in the year 2019. You ready for a new decade?
I
the
guess.
2020s?
I was still having fun in the last one,
I
so
thought
I
it was
don't know.
fine.
I mean, before we welcome a new year, NBC's Raphael Seth takes a look back on the lighter side of 2019.
Before we dive into the new year, let's retrace our steps through the old one. 2019 was like kissing an alpaca. Hairy, a little scary, and probably not something you'd want to repeat. Even the Easter Bunny was in a mood, handing out season's beatings. But to get to a smile, sometimes you have to slap the frown right off your face. We start with a competition in Denmark, where the power and majesty of equestrian dressage meets the skill of air guitar. This piano man in Switzerland hit all the high notes, tickling the ivories while suspended in midair for a tune he hoped would not end in B-flat. Other musical moments included this donkey duet, an orchestra playing it cool with instruments made of ice, and the armed forces paying tribute to the song of the year.
Baby Shark.
This woman inspired a case of the feels by bringing her best friend to work, but if your spouse is your friend, I wouldn't recommend it. We reaffirm some truths in 2019. Birds of a feather do flock together, and kitties love to play with string. But sometimes it's best not to keep your eye on the ball. In sporting news, Juno the Otter rocked the rim with a two-hand jam, and a Harlem Globetrotter redefined the sky hook by jumping out of a plane. But somehow a skydiver won her sports championship indoors. Winter competitions bring dramatic moments, some before the games even start. Curling has become such a popular sport that sometimes you have to use the players as pieces. But if you've ever felt like you were up a creek without a paddle, try going without a creek. This snowboating race was eventually canceled after a seemingly obvious discovery.
Kayaks are not designed to work on the snow, therefore the water.
Other things that do not go together: a jacuzzi on a boat, ballet and dinosaurs, and a bunk bed of nails. So moving forward, let's turn the chaos into art like Picasso. It's reasonable to expect at least a few hiccups on the journey. Just remember to stop and smell the flowers. Raphael Seth, NBC News.
That squirrel picture is amazing.
Like, I want to be that squirrel in 2020. You know, somebody who's just sitting there relaxing.
Every once in a while, you'll see an animal do something and we assign human emotions.
Yeah.
That's one of those examples. Like, you literally, if you could jump in that squirrel's mind, you would think that he would be saying, this is heavenly. What is that smell?
Isn't that the cutest?
It really is cool. Well, let's hope 2020 gives us as many fun images and video. Next on the menu, we're helping you throw that perfect New Year's Eve party. Some great tips from people that really know how to do it next. Welcome back to Lunch Break. Yeah, the old clock on the wall says time in 2019 is ticking fast. In fact, it's now New Year's Eve, and what we're going to do right now is tell you how to trick out your New Year's Eve party. And we have the right people here to do it. Carly Cicero and Ashley Clark are here from Ashley Clark Interior Design. And I'm telling you, when I walked into the studio and saw all this stuff, you ladies do a marvelous job.
Thank you.
I really believe that.
Thank you so much.
You're going to show us how to do cool drinks,
Yes.
and also the tablescape later, and you've got a fun game. But let's start with the drinks. Color theme is on point. You've got, it looks gold. What do we have?
So we did liquid gold, and keeping with the color scheme, we wanted the glitter, so we wanted to give a little sparkle for New Year's. Carly made the drink for us.
Sure did.
What do you have in there, Carly?
We have 1 ounce of Bailey's, 1 ounce of butterscotch schnapps,
Oh,
an ounce of coconut rum. Are you gonna drink it? And, and an ounce of pineapple juice.
oh my,
And
that
it's
is
good.
delicious.
It's very good, yeah.
That is absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
And I think you guys do a really cool thing. It's probably common, but I don't really know how to do it. But you put whipped cream on the top and then glitter.
Yes, glitter first. Put the glitter rim on first before you pour anything in.
Okay,
Yes,
very good.
That's key.
All right, that is a tasty drink, and it matches this color theme we have going, gold.
It does, yes.
Okay, you have, I guess, dessert favors that they look like oysters. Why oysters?
So oysters are supposed to bring good luck for the new year in the love department. So you're supposed to eat those on New Year's.
Okay.
So we thought we'd do a little cake pop, and we just have a gold oyster shell. So
It's amazing how cool that looks.
Yeah,
I know it's just a little candy dessert, but it looks awesome. What are the cards here? You've got some sort of game, right?
A year in reflection. So as your guest comes in, you
right.
can hand them a card, and they can pick a card. You ask the question, and then they just give an answer. Carly,
We're gonna have you pick a random one.
Oh, okay. Just any card.
Any card.
All right.
And I'm gonna ask you.
Okay. Is this stuff that I can get wrong?
it's your year. You can lie about it if you want.
I see. I thought it was some sort of trivia.
You can act like it was the
News
best of your
events
life.
of the year. Okay.
We should have done.
Okay.
Okay, what worked great this year for you?
My career, because I'm from Cleveland and I desperately wanted to come home. And one other thing. So my career, and I'm going to be a grandfather. And I found out this year.
Yes.
First time, very excited about that. And my daughter's going to give us a baby granddaughter in 2020.
Congratulations
So-
on that. Yes.
All
So
right.
that's just
That
a
was a
fun
fun
thing.
one.
To granddaughters. Now, this is my favorite part because this is beautiful, ladies.
It is.
Tell us a little about it.
So we love doing tablescapes. We wanted to keep with the black, white, and gold. We have the bow tie napkins. So we just created a little bow, super easy, little less intricate than the Christmas trees we've done in the past.
Let me ask a question. Is the black, white, and gold a New Year's thing?
It is.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is,
I
yes.
don't know why, but I did not know that. But I really love that color scheme together. It looks very classy.
Yes, it's definitely, it gives you a lot of impact with the visual glitter and everything like that with the golds. So we use it a lot for New Year's.
Well,
Yes.
it works, so keep
Yes.
using it. And I asked if these were spray painted. You said no, you can buy gold candles.
You can buy any color candle you want.
Now, the jugs, are those spray painted?
Those are spray painted. We just added some 2020 numbers on the front and then just some fun ribbon, curled it, and it was easy.
It's crazy because you say it's easy, and when you explain it, it is easy. But the difficult thing is putting this artistic piece together.
Yes.
And you guys do a wonderful job with
Thank
that. You really
you.
do. Now, these look like either some kind of a hat or what am I looking
Fortune
at?
cookies. So these are just a fun little treat to have for tables. You can either hand them to guests or you can put them on the tablescapes. And then you can write fortunes in. If you know where each guest is sitting, you can personalize it, which is even better.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Okay.
But then you can just do a generic one as well. So you just add that in there. Yep, you can pull it right out.
It just pulls out.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can read it, and they're super easy to make.
I tore it, but that's okay. That's
and drank and blew a horn in my ear.
Usual clumsy self. It says, you will achieve your top goals this year. Well, there you go.
There you go.
How do you make these? Can I learn
super
that?
easy. We
Okay.
can go right over here.
Okay.
This
I'm gonna learn too.
is, yeah, Carly hasn't
We'll
made
learn
one,
together,
so this is
Carly.
fun. Okay.
Start with this round gold
You're gonna start
circle.
with like 4 to 5 inch diameter circle.
Okay.
You're gonna fold it in half, but you're not gonna crease it all the way through.
Okay.
Just go to the center and crease it about an inch.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Very good.
And then unfold it,
Unfold.
and you're gonna fold it the opposite way without creasing it. So you're gonna have
Okay.
it opposite of that.
All right.
So I like to take my 2 fingers, my middle finger and my thumb, with my index finger set on the crease here.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I think.
And then you just push that in, and it folds right up, and you add a little glue dot in there. First, you want to add the fortune. I should have told you that in the
Mine
beginning.
looks-
That's fantastic.
No,
you,
it's
you
not. You're
perfected
being
it.
nice.
Mine's not good either.
I hope my New Year's Eve party goes much better than my
there.
horrible-looking
There you
fortune
go.
cookie.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much. I
Thank
hope
you.
2020 is a wonderful year for you guys.
Thank you so much for having us back.
Absolutely. We will have more lunch break after you see this. That's the worst one you've ever seen. Welcome back to Lunch Break. Happy 35th birthday to this guy, LeBron James. And he got a pretty awesome birthday gift.
Yeah.
Because last night, the Associated Press announced that they are selecting the King as the male athlete of the decade. And why not? He did, after all, help Cleveland end our way too long championship drought. Now, yes, he did leave, but he brought that title to us before you.
We all remember James won 3 NBA championships, played in 8 straight finals, and changed teams 3 times over the last 10 years. Now, the reason why we're showing Serena, she was named the best female athlete of the decade.
And well deserving.
Yeah.
I mean, she was as dominant as any sporting athlete I've seen in my lifetime. Now, I'm told by old timers that Wilt Chamberlain was more dominant in his sport, but do you like sauerkraut?
I mean, it's okay.
Not a fan.
One day a year.
It's supposed to be good luck to eat on New Year's Day.
Every New Year's, first bite.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I won't
there
be
was
eating
sauerkraut ice cream is what we were showing you in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, if you want to road trip it and try that. How about
Thanks
that?
for making 3 News a part of your afternoon. Watch us live wherever you are, on our website, on our apps, and on Hulu and Roku. No matter where you are, 3 News is there.